Casey Undercover. Casey Undercover. My favorite show that used to air on the Disney Channel is Casey Undercover. This show follows the life of a high school genius, Casey Cooper, who's an undercover spy working for an agency called The Organization. At the beginning of one episode, Casey's teenage brother, Ernie, has just finished working on a project with this pretty girl by the name of Akina. And as Ernie walks Akina downstairs, she says, "You're really smart, Ernie. I never thought I'd have so much fun working on a physics project." And Ernie says, "If you like working with me, next time you should partner with Danny. He's really smart." It just went right over Ernie's head. And then Akina says, "So, if you want to talk about the project, or if you just want to talk about anything, anytime, call me." And then Ernie says, "That's okay. I'll just see you at school tomorrow." See, Ernie opens the door and lets Akina out the house. And after Ernie lets the girl of his dreams out the house, Casey, Ernie's sister, says, "Boy, what is wrong with you?" And Ernie answers, "I have flat feet, astigmatism, and I lack definition in my calves. Duh." And then Casey says, "You cannot see that Akina was flirting with you? I wish my cell signal was that strong." And Ernie responds, "Casey, a girl that cute would never be interested in me." See, the problem with Ernie is that Ernie lacks self-confidence. And sorry to say, like Ernie, in some area in our lives, some of us in this room lack the confidence we need in ourselves. Even in our text today, Gideon lacks the confidence he needs in himself. In our text, the Israelites are being oppressed by the Midianites, and God caused Gideon to lead the Israelites in battle over against the Midianites. In verse 15, in response to God's call, Gideon says, "How can I deliver Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family." Here, God calls Gideon to do something that Gideon doesn't even think he can do. But little does Gideon know, even though he sees himself as weak, God has the power to give him strength. And like Gideon, you need to know that even though you may not be perfect, God has the power to give you what you're missing. God has the power to do for you what you cannot do for yourself. Now, the other day, after I finished brushing my teeth, I'm getting ready to leave out the bathroom. But just before I turn the bathroom light off, I hear a sound. Psst, psst. And I turn around and I say, "Who is that?" And the voice says, "It's me." And I'm thinking, here we go again. Another episode of a talking inanimate object in my house. And I say, "Me who?" Then the dental floss says, "Don't you see me flossing? It's me." And I say, "Floss, what you want, man? I'm trying to go to work." And the floss says, "I know you're in a hurry, but you need to take the time to hear what I got to say." And I say, "Number one, I don't like your tone. Bring it down a notch. Number two, what does a string have to say to me?" And the floss says, "Did you say that to the vacuum cleaner or the shower curtain or the touch lights when they needed to talk?" And I say, "I don't know." And floss says, "Well, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, don't say that to me." And I say, okay, I'm sorry, Floss. I can change. I see you being extra sensitive. What's up? And then the Floss says, "I want you to know that even though I'm just a string, God and I have more in common than you think." And I say, "Floss, you're going too far now. You tripping. What could you and God possibly have in common?" And the Floss says to me, "My job is to help you reach places that you cannot reach without me. There are certain places between your teeth that cannot be without me. And I lean in and I say, okay, keep on talking. And then the flaw says, just as there are certain areas in your mouth only I can reach. There are certain areas in your life only God can reach. There are certain places in your life only God can touch. There are certain issues in your life only God can handle. There are certain problems in your life only God can solve. God can change things you cannot change. God can handle things you cannot handle. God can fix things you cannot fix. God can reach places you cannot reach. God is your gentle floss. And when the floss told me that, I said, you better preach. Now, another lesson I want to point out in our text is that a call from God is an interruption. In our text, at the time God calls Gideon to military leadership over the Israelites, Gideon is in the midst of stockpiling wheat because the Midianites have been destroying their crops. And in the midst of Gideon's activity, however, God interrupts Gideon. And chances are, when God calls you to do something, when God places something in your heart, when God leads you in a particular direction, God will interrupt you. Now, back in 2016, when I was the pastor at another church, Jerry Wyatt and his wife Teresa came to visit the church to support somebody who was getting baptized. Jerry's plan was never to join the church. Jerry's plan was to support a baptism. Then Jerry came the next Sunday, and then the next Sunday. And before the start of service that day, when I was shaking everybody's hand, Jerry said to me, hey, Pastor, I'm going to join this church. I like the way you bring that word. And when he said that, I was thinking, go ahead. And they've been rolling with me ever since. And when Jerry visited the church the first time, Jerry's plan was not to join the church. Jerry's plan was to support a baptism. And you may have your plan, but God may have another plan. Go ahead. And if there's ever a discrepancy between your plan and God's plan, you need to change your plan. God reserves the right to interrupt your plan. As a matter of fact, before you dare to make a plan, you need to ask God about God's plan. God's plan is often an interruption. Now, the timing of the launch of New Beginnings Church was an interruption. When I met with the launch team to discuss the start of the church, I initially said that we were going to start on Easter 2017. And I thought that would have been a great day to get some visitors. And then I said we were going to start in February, assuming I found a job. But as it turns out, we didn't start on Easter. We didn't start in February. I preached my last sermon at one church the last Sunday in December, and my first sermon at this church the first Sunday in January, with no break in between. That was never my plan. But even though I had my plan, God had another plan. I am a witness that God's plan for you is better than your plan for you. God's plan for you is bigger than your plan for you. And in our text, God's plan for Gideon is bigger than Gideon. See, God doesn't call Gideon just for Gideon, but God calls Gideon for the benefit of the entire Israelite community. And you need to know that God's plan for you is not just about you, but God's plan for you is about people associated with you. Because I said yes to New Beginnings. Many of you said yes to New Beginnings. We're connected. We're hooked up. And somebody else's decision may very well be linked to your decision. And the choices you make in your life are not just about you, but the choices you make in your life are bigger than you. God blesses you so that you can be a blessing to somebody else. And you should have confidence that you can accomplish God's plan because you're not by yourself. In verse 16 of our text, after Gideon makes excuses as to why he cannot do what God has called him to do, the Lord says to Gideon, I will be with you. Now, the other day, there was an issue at my daughter's after-school program. So when I found out, you know what I did, don't you? I flew down I-295 from Ashland to the program to investigate. And when I got to the school, I kicked the door in. And I picked up the teacher's desk with one hand, swirled it around, and threw it through the wall. And the desk flew through the wall, across the street, and knocked over a tree. And the tree fell down in the middle of the street and smashed a hole in the ground and split the ground in half and divided the whole community into 2 parts. Wait, there's more. Then I jumped up a flight of stairs with one jump, and I said, roar! I know y'all think I'm making this up. I know you do. And why you looking like you don't believe me? Would I make something like this up? No, don't answer that. No. After talking with Jocelyn, I said, come on, let's talk to the administrator. And Jocelyn was hesitant. She was hesitant about talking to the administrator because she was intimidated by her. And she said, Daddy, I don't want to go in there. And I said, don't worry, honey. You don't have anything to worry about because I will be with you. And as long as I am with you, everything is going to be okay. And isn't it good to know that you're not by yourself? Isn't it good to know that you're never alone? Isn't it good to know that God is always with you? Have you ever been around somebody who acts differently when they get around certain people? On most occasions, they just sit down and be humble. But when they get around certain people, they exude extra confidence. They walk with their chest out like they all that. For example, at New Beginnings Church, we often have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and our next one will be on April 28th. Now, typically, I'm chill, but when I know that Ed Nixon is going to be on my team, I walk with my chest out. See, Ed Nixon, he used to start on the VCU basketball team when they went to the NCAA Final Four. So when Ed is on my team, I exude extra confidence. I walk with my chest out. I act like I'm all that. And in those moments, I have so much confidence, not because of who I am, but I have so much confidence because of who I'm with. Who you're with makes all the difference in the world. And as long as God is on your team, as long as God is with you, you can act a certain way. You can act like you got help because you do. You can act like you got support because you do. You can act like you got backup because you do. You can have confidence, not just because of who you are, but you can have confidence because of who you're with. And it pays to be with God because God can help you out and bail you out and pull you out and work it out. And God will always work it out because God never clocks out. God is always working for you. God is always looking out for you. God is always taking care of you. God is always on the job for you. Furthermore, in verse 12 of our text, even though Gideon sees himself as incapable, the angel of the Lord calls Gideon a mighty warrior. Then in verse 14, the Lord says to Gideon, go in this might of yours. And what I want you to see here is that even though Gideon doesn't see it in himself, God sees that the power Gideon needs is already in him. Now, have you ever tried to channel the TV with the remote control, but the remote control wouldn't work? Anybody? When the remote control doesn't work, what do? Right. You slap it in the palm of your hand. Sometimes one slap is enough. Sometimes you need about 8 slaps. Now, on average, though, 2 or 3 slaps to get you where you need to be. Now, I read the other day, though, that when the batteries in the remote control sit too long, the flow of the power between the batteries and the remote control is disrupted. Now, this disruption prevents the remote control from working. So when you slap the remote control in your hand, that jolt repositions the battery contacts and improves the flow of power. So the batteries don't need to be replaced, but the batteries just need to be repositioned. The power is already in the batteries. And like the batteries in your remote control, the power you need to do what God wants you to do is already inside you. The ability is already in you. The capacity is already in you. The strength is already in you. The anointing is already in you. God has already equipped you to do what God has called you to do. And the only thing you need to do after that is go after what God has set before you. And when you want something bad enough, you will do whatever you got to do to get it. When you really want it, you will do whatever you got to do to get it. Last year, Joel Nixon texted me a picture that said, would you slap your pastor for $3.5 million? Would y'all do that? Man, y'all ain't right. Now, under the picture. So, boy, I am not safe in this church. I'm kind of scared. Under the picture, she typed, sorry, Pastor, sorry, Pastor. But in my reply, I said, I'll let you slap me 300 times if you split it with me. Amen. I just want all y'all to know that if anybody ever offers you $3.5 million to slap me, I will take your hand and help you slap me 100 times if you promise to give me a cut. You know, 1, 2, 3. You can slap me as many times as you want. And don't worry about hurting me either. I get over it if you promise to give me a cut. When you want something bad enough, you'll do whatever you got to do to get it. And my prayer for you is that you're willing to do whatever you got to do to become the best you that God has called you to be. And just in case you feel like you've missed your moment, just in case you feel like it's too late for you, I want to remind you that if you're still here, you are still here because God has given you more time. Earlier this year, one of my college students, Shamari Hargrove, did his January internship here at New Beginnings Church. During that month, however, he had a family emergency, which required him to travel out of town for a week. So I reached out to the chair of the religion department, explained Shamari's situation, and requested an extension for Shamari. An extension gives you more time to complete your work. And if you still have breath in your body, if you still have warm blood running through your veins, that means that God has given you an extension. That means that God has given you more time to complete your work. God has given you more time to get your stuff together. God has been good to you. And because God has been good to you, you can have confidence that God will be good to you. Now, a couple weeks ago, when I was talking to one of our members, Gregory Henderson, about a particular scenario, he said, Pastor, that might be something you can put in the sermon. That'd be a powerful sermon if you can work it in there. And a while back, I asked Michelle Hubbard to ask her son, Micah Hubbard, a question about computers. And Micah said, what, he working on a sermon? Now, a couple months ago, I called James Pryor to ask him about the process of how trees become plywood. And he explained it to me. And then he said, I'm looking forward to hear what you got to say on Sunday. A couple weeks ago, I texted Carla Bennett and asked if she watched the haves and the have-nots the night before. And she said, no, I have to catch up from 2 weeks ago. Or should I watch it before church Sunday because it's in the sermon? And my point is, after dealing with me, y'all have noticed that just about anything can end up in the sermon. Y'all have made predictions about what I'm going to do because of what I always do. And in the way. You can make predictions about what God is going to do in your life because of what God always does in your life. God has always come through for you. God has always made a way for you. God has always been there for you. God has always provided for you. God has always looked out for you. God has always been good to you. And because of what God always does for you, you should always have a praise for him. You should always have a hallelujah for him. You should always have a thank you for him. And if you can't think of a reason to tell God thank you, let me help you. Thank him for waking you up this morning. Thank him for starting you on your way. Thank him for allowing you to see this day. Thank him for making a way out of no way. Thank him for giving you another chance. God has been good to you. God has been better to you than you've been to yourself. And the least you can do is tell God thank you. Somebody bless the name of the Lord. Somebody give God some praise.